boys and girls, it's Miss White. Today we are on page lesson 97 and it looks like this. Make sure you have it out and you have your name on it. We're going to get started right away with our letter sounds. All right, number 1. We have the k sound. Remember, we use a lot of letters to make this k sound. We can spell it K, comma, C, or as a final sound, it could be CK, comma, K, comma, KE, or C. All right, number 2, we have the and we can make that with a U or an A. Remember that schwa A we learned about? All right, number 3 is S. It has a few different ways too. We can spell that with S or C as a beginning sound, or as a final sound, SS, SE, or CE. Number 4, we have A, and that can be spelled A consonant E, comma, A, or as a final sound, AY. Number 5, we have O. That's O consonant E, comma, O, yes, or as a final sound, OW. Number 6, we have Ch. That's CH. Number 7, we have That's ER. Number 8, we have Oi. That's OI, or as a final sound, OY. Number 9, we have U. So that's U, consonant E, comma, U, or as a final sound, UE. And number 10, we have shun. That's that final stable syllable, TION. Make sure you pause and have all of these down before we move on. All right. Miss White has the same problem she had yesterday, where I have no eraser. I'll be right back. Need to figure out how I lost my eraser over here, because remember, I used to have one right here at my desk. All right, we're going to practice spelling a couple of words. The first word, number 11, that we're going to spell is start. So we have S, S, T, T, R, that combination AR, and then T again, start. Number 12, we're going to spell hurt. And then we have that combination sound, UR, T. All right, make sure you have those two written down, and then we're going to learn our new thing today, which is actually a diphthong. Remember that weird word, diphthongs? All right, let's look at these words. All right, out, pound, couch. What do you hear that's making that ow sound? It's this U-O-U. Actually, and I need to draw the thing. Remember when I show you, when we do our assessments, and on the back of the page, it would say, I'll say like, tell me the name of the combination or whatever it is, and tell me the sound it makes. So if it was these two letters, you would say diphthong. Like when I ask you, what is this? You'd say diphthong, O-U, and then it makes the ow sound. Okay? There's another way that we can spell this. See how this is in the beginning or the middle positions? When we're putting it at the end of a word, we don't put O-U at the end of the word. So we have the word wow and plow. It's still making that ow sound, but this is called diphthong O-W. So when we do it at the end of a word, we use the O-W. Tomorrow we're going to do a lesson about spelling with these two, and it's going to be all about just deciding if you're using O-U or O-W in the final sound. All right, we have 2 picture cards for this. For our ending sound, we have a cow, and it makes that ow sound, so we would say cow, ow. And for a medial sound, what do we have here? A little mouse. So we would say mouse, ow. Alrighty. Let's practice spelling a couple of words with that. On number 14, find 14 on your page, we're going to spell now. So let's think about it. Our ow sound is at the end of a word, so we know that when it's at the end of the word, we're going to use OW. So we have n, and then ow, OW at the end. And number 15, we're going to spell cow, k, c, ow. And we know it's going to be a C and not a K because our O and C always is what we use if an O comes next. All right, number 16, we're going to spell about. So that ow sound is in the middle of the word. That's that schwa too. It's an A. B. Ow. T. About. Go ahead and make sure you have those written down. Then we're going to talk about a sight word real quick too. All right. Our new sight word is the word for. It's a sight word because think of the sound that this diphthong OU makes. It says or, not ow. For, right? So it's actually not even a diphthong. So when you see this word, you'll know it's for, but you aren't going to be able to sound it out because it doesn't follow the rules, which is what a sight word is. It's a word you have to just look at and know what it is. Alrighty, let's move on to our coding. So remember when we do that diphthong, we're going to code it with the arc below. Miss White has her page in the wrong spot. Okay. So number 17 is the word south. We have our TH blend, and then we have our OU arc. Next we have without. Without is a compound word because it's the word with and out. So we draw a line between with and out, and then we code them. We have our TH blend, but in this case with is that the sound, so it gets that. Then we have vowel consonant, our I gets a brev, and then we're going to do our OU arc for our diphthong. Number 19, noun. Here, we just have our OU diphthong, it gets the arc, and it's done. Number 20, we have plowing. What do we see? We have that suffix, right? That's the first thing we look for in a word. So we box that off because that's not, we just know that makes that ing sound and we aren't coding the word. And then here we have our OW diphthong. And then number 21, we have cowboy. This word is also a compound word, cow and boy, two different words that come together to make one new one. So we'll draw a line between cow and boy. Here we have our OY diphthong. And then our OW. We're going to do an arc under both. Go ahead and draw a picture or a line to the picture that matches. That picture is a picture of a compass. So I had to look closer at it to realize what it was. All right, we're going to move on to number 22. I didn't hold this up for you to make sure that you had them all. If you don't, go ahead and go back and pause. Okay? Sorry about that, guys and girl. Number 22 is winter. Winter. Here we have this vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. We also have our ER arc. We're going to draw a line between the N and the T where our two consonants are. And then here we have vowel, consonant, and our I gets the brev. 23, we have garlic. Do you guys like garlic? It's kind of like a seasoning for your food. It's pretty tasty. All right. Here again, we have vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, so we'll draw a line. Here we have vowel, consonant, our I gets a brev, and then our C gets that K back, because at the end it's making that K sound, right? It's not saying S, it's saying K. And then here's an AR arc for combination. 24, mailbox. This is also a compound word, mail, and then we have box. So we'll draw a line between the two of them. Here we have our AI blend. We cross off that I and the A says its name, A. And then here we just have vowel consonant. Our O gets a brev. Number 25, windmill. Again, this is a compound word. We have wind and mill. We'll draw a line between wind and mill. Our I is vowel consonant, gets a brev. Our I again is vowel consonant, and it gets a brev. And last we have hose. Here our sneaky E makes the O say its name, and we cross off the E. And we're done. You're going to draw a line to the picture that matches, and then we'll be done. All right, moving on to our worksheet. Let me think if this is the one that's a little different. It is. All right, do you guys remember how before you had the word the, and then there'd be a blank, and it would say is, and then there'd be another blank, and you had to decide what was going on in the picture. This one is like that, but instead we're making you come up with your own sentence, but your sentence can just say, the girl is doing this. So here we see the girl in the picture. She's reading. So you could say the girl is reading. The boy is eating. Eating's not even a choice, which is kind of weird, and reading is on there twice. If we're doing this in class together, I might change that to eating. In fact, I will before you guys come in. All right. And then practice your sight words at the bottom, and I will see you on the next video. Have a good day, you guys.